Welcome, beautiful soul. My name is Annika, and we are here for today's message. It's for you whenever it finds you. For those of you who are watching in real time, it is for August 11th, Monday, August 11th. And there are a couple astrological happenings today. So Venus is conjunct Jupiter in Cancer. This is a vibe. This is very much so a vibe because Jupiter is exalted in Cancer, and Jupiter is this planet of expansion, of bringing blessings and wisdom. And Venus is the planet of what we value, what we love. And it also feels good in Cancer because Cancer is this motherly, nurturing, cozy energy, also very creative, also very funny. There's so much to Cancer that I feel like actually gets looked over. It's like the divine feminine waters. And there's so much love in Cancerian energy. Like it's like the unconditional love of the divine mother itself. So when Venus and Jupiter meet, they create this magic of an expansion of the things that we value, and including money, including financial resources. So Jupiter can expand these financial resources. It can expand love in any area of our life, with the divine, with our romantic partners, with our friends, anybody we see in our life, with ourselves, with everything all at once. And it also can bring anything that we are expanding in our life and looking to grow, all of our goals, everything we want to grow into, we can let the love frequency fuse into those things. Because ultimately, when we get to the end of all the things that we are attempting to actualize, that is what is going to bring our soul fulfillment, is if that love frequency is woven within it. And it can be woven within anything because ultimately you are it. It's like, are we embodying it? So it's a really good day to just like let your heart open and let the energy of the love that weaves the world together, like the great cosmic mother, just like let it come in and then let it flow out of you too. Just let yourself expand in love. And it's also a really good day to do anything that is prosperity enhancing, some sort of prosperity ritual, prosperity affirmations. I have to say, doing affirmations every day in the morning for money, for prosperity, even more so, well, subliminals at the same time I would do, but has made such a tangible difference. Like I've literally completely 180'd things in my life from doing like one 10-minute affirmation tape every morning for 30, 60, 90 days because it reprograms your subconscious mind. So Manifest Jess is amazing on YouTube. Just want to throw that out there. If you're like, I want to do tomorrow's a great day, today is a great day to start a affirmation experiment, see what happens for you. She has like 10-minute videos and I speed them up to like 2x and just say the affirmations really fast, and you're just like programming your robot to expect more, because we don't get what we want, we get what we expect and assume. So we got to reprogram that ish. And no matter where you're at, you can always expand more, and that is that energy of Jupiter, forever expanding, forever growing. Okay, so we pulled some cards. And the other thing I wanted to say, Mercury is coming out of retrograde. So at the same time as there is this conjunction, there's also this forward movement. There's going to be more of an ease around communication, around anything technical related. And also the things that maybe felt like were put on pause a little bit as we're like revisiting, reflecting, coming back into ourselves a little bit when Mercury went into retrograde. And it's like we're dealing with more of the past stuff instead of more of what we're actually moving towards in the future. This can be with relationships, business projects, creative projects, any of these things. There's going to be like, you're going to start to feel them pick back up again. naturally. So they can also all be blessed with this Jupiter, Venus in Cancer frequency. It's a very good vibe. It's a very blessed energy. So it's also a great day to meditate and really pick up that energy. You can also like touch your thumb to your pinky to activate the Mercury frequency, Gyan Mudra to activate the Jupiter frequency, and then ring finger to thumb to activate the Venus frequency. So for our cards here, we have this energy. I'll show you the cards first. Okay, so we got 5 of water, 5 of cups. We got, and this is after I thoroughly shuffled, 4 of water. Like these cards are yin yang, one and the same. They're like glass half empty, glass half full vibes. And then we got 10 of cups, 10 of water, and we got Sun of air. And so I'm getting this energy here that anything that has occurred in your life recently, maybe during this past period of kind of intense transformation that we've all been going through, anything that maybe felt like this loss because the cups were like full, and then all of a sudden it feels like, oh my gosh, they're lost, and I mean they're spilled and they're cracked. What's going on? It was actually all so that you could get to this 10 of cups of absolute emotional fulfillment, because even though your cups were full over here and you felt comfortable where you were, some part of your soul was like, I'm actually not satisfied. And on some level, you know that. And we can often tell when we're experiencing that because we will use things to numb out. You know, that's like the easiest way to tell. We all have our vices, but oftentimes life can be comfortable and it can feel good, but our soul is like, no, this is not quite it. And so we get the blessing of something going down, some kind of loss, some kind of happening that maybe our ego doesn't like, but it is because it's trying to get us onto a whole new timeline. And that new timeline is unfolding for you. So this in the past, and you are starting to vibrationally feel into and embody the frequency of this 10 of cups. And so it is going to be unfolding for you now into the coming months. Like I'm feeling up until the autumn, I'm like thinking autumn solstice, the autumn equinox. You're going to be experiencing things clicking in to your reality that are all part of your 10 of cups, which I essentially see as your your next dream reality, this 10 of cups. And it's going to, as you continue to hold this new level of fulfillment that you have created within yourself and are still creating within yourself as you continue to practice this new level of embodiment, all the 3D is going to start catching up, and all of these things are going to start to come in, especially as these planets are leaving retrograde. And a lot of that is also happening because you are realizing the power of your mind to influence your own reality. And this comes when you start to realize that there are things that you are thinking or ways that you are perceiving that actually have been creating more of what you don't want to experience. And that energy, once you see it, it's so good because you're like, oh my God. But like most people will live their whole entire lives without noticing that. I genuinely am such a testimony for this because I remember walking down the street one day into all the spiritual stuff, into all the like whatever, years and years and years of all of this healing stuff, this thought ceremonies and whatever. And I'm walking down the street and I'm like, the thoughts that I am thinking right now are like, actually, I'm just like watching my thoughts and I'm like, this is not creating anything that I want to experience. And the fact that like I don't have that on lock, like that should be number one. That should be baseline. If I'm thinking a thought and it's not something that I want to live out in a future moment, then hold up, like that's where we need to take complete sovereignty and responsibility over revamping. So you are aware of this and you are starting to wield the sword of your own mind in a way that is serving you. And maybe you've done this for a really long time, but now you're doing this at a whole new level. And that is what this was trying to wake you up to. And now you're in the point of deliverance. This is the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and all of the waterfalls and all of the abundance flooding in. And spirit, the universe, the ethers, the cosmos just want you to remember to hold that power as like your most sacred spiritual weapon in this lifetime. Like you never want to forget that one thing, because it is the one thing you'll always have with you that can always serve you. It's your gnosis of your own power, your own creative power, via your thoughts, via your words, via your even energetic, emotional landscape. You are a creator of worlds. You are a master manifester. And I suppose that's why I even started off this with the whole affirmations thing. It's very much the more and more that you experience the programmable nature of reality, which takes repetition. Even in Kundalini Yoga, they said like the one commandment of the Aquarian age is jop, which is repeat. So you are either repeating things that are leading to your demise, or you're repeating things that are leading to your victory. And it's the repeating that counts. You know, it's not just like saying something one day and then boom, you're done. But it starts to become habitual and you become the master of your fate. What is it? The captain of your ship, the master of your fate. And I love that for all of us. We're keeping it short today. Yesterday I went a little bit unhinged on the full moon. So we're back to the shorties. I'll see you tomorrow. Much love, be blessed, and happy Venus-Jupiter conjunction. Happy Mercury out of a retrograde. I'm excited to hear what happens as the energies start to move forward for you, because we're in a whole new space. We're in a whole new time. We're in a whole new place. That was a megawatt portal, the 8/8 and the Aquarius full moon. I actually can't even remember the last time the energy felt so potent and galactic and powerful. So onwards and upwards. Catch you on the next one.